President, can you tell us, sir, Donald Trump refers to himself as a political prisoner and blames...
A new recording of Joe Biden has just surfaced, and well, let's just say it's not doing him any favors. The president's memory, it's starting to look like a major issue, and we've got the proof. The audio, obtained by Axios, is from an interview with Robert Hur, the special counsel investigating Biden's handling of classified materials. This was back in October 2023. But the real story here isn't just the documents. It's Biden's memory lapses that have people talking. During the interview, Biden struggled to remember basic facts, like when his son Beau passed away. A major emotional moment, sure, but when asked about the year, Biden didn't seem to know. It wasn't 2017, Joe. It was 2015. And here's the kicker. He also couldn't remember when Donald Trump won his first election. 2016. Anyone? You could hear the confusion in his voice, as his staff had to step in and correct him on these key details. Long pauses, soft whispers, and a lot of back and forth. It's a look into what many people have been quietly speculating about. Biden's cognitive decline. Not exactly the sharp, decisive leadership the country needs, right?
Well, I don't know. This is what, 2017, 18, that area?
Yes, sir.
Remember, in this time frame, my son is either been deployed or is dying.
The interview was part of a 5-hour grilling over Biden's handling of classified documents. But this audio, it's quickly becoming the center of a much bigger conversation. What's going on with the president's memory? How is this affecting his ability to govern? In his final report, Robert Hur described Biden as a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory. Now, Biden didn't take too kindly to this. After all, memory lapses or not, he's still president of the United States. He fired back, saying, "How dare he raise that?" when asked about his memory struggles, particularly regarding the year his son died. That's a tough one, especially when you're trying to prove you're sharp enough to run the country. And it wasn't just one instance. These lapses were happening more and more throughout 2024. It's hard to ignore when a sitting president can't even remember crucial events in his own life, let alone major historical moments. Let's be real, Biden's age has always been a talking point. He was 81 during the 2024 election, and even his biggest supporters couldn't ignore it. His memory lapses, paired with the weight of the job, made many voters question whether he could handle another term. But the real kicker? By the time the dust settled in 2024, Biden didn't even run again. That's right, after a tough 2024, Biden ultimately decided to step aside. His vice president, Kamala Harris, was the presumed candidate, but she lost in the general election to none other than Donald Trump. Trump, now back in the White House after a successful bid against Harris, has been riding high. The entire 2024 election cycle, with all its twists and turns, only added fuel to the fire when it comes to questions about Biden's age and mental fitness. And those memory lapses, they've now become part of the narrative of Biden's presidency. The reality is, Biden's cognitive issues weren't the only factor in his decision not to run again, but they sure didn't help. Public concern about his ability to serve another term weighed heavily on him and his campaign, despite his many achievements in office. These lapses have left a lasting impact on how history might judge his presidency. So, what's left to say about Biden's time in office? His legacy? Well, that's up for debate. While some will remember his successes, like the COVID-19 recovery efforts and major infrastructure bills, others will remember his slip-ups. And let's not forget, Biden couldn't even recognize George Clooney during a public appearance. Ouch. It's moments like these that leave people wondering, was Biden's memory decline more than just a few simple mistakes? And how much did that impact his decision not to run again? When voters are asking these questions, it becomes clear that age isn't just a number, it's a huge political issue. Now that Trump's back in power, there's a whole new chapter of political drama unfolding. How will Biden's memory lapses be remembered? Were they just signs of an aging president? Or was there something more going on behind the scenes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Biden's memory lapses are now a key part of his legacy as Trump takes back the reins. It'll be interesting to see how this story plays out in the history books. Was it simply the result of old age? Or were there deeper issues at play? We'll be keeping an eye on it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the latest political stories. And hey, let's all remember to vote, no matter who's running.